from ACAP. So we're just looking at Bitcoin today on the daily chart. Now, this is in response to yesterday's strong move lower on US indexes, which has had an impact on cryptocurrencies. And we can see that Bitcoin was very close to dropping 10% lower. Now, what is interesting, we can see this overall long-term downtrend, that price reached that trend line again. And once it reached it, it turned off it basically like clockwork, which whether you believe in trend lines or not, I'm sure you can always pick a trend line point to make anything match, but it is quite interesting to see that it did perfectly hit that point and then retreat from it in yesterday's session. So we can see that trend line runs all the way back to the 10th of November in 21, and we can see a couple more touches there earlier this year in March, and the latest touch yesterday on the 13th of September. So again, going back to this move, we're just going to zoom in a bit to have a good look at it. We do have a bit of a price pattern here. It's a descending triangle. We tend to have a lot of support. We do like that base. That base has been very strong for price going back all the way to the 18th, 19th of June. We yet to see a real push through it by sellers. So while that price base holds, we're looking for price to remain stable, with the possibility of further attempts to the upside that we have seen in this period here I'm circling, and this period here recently. So we still don't think this trend is done and dusted yet, this short-term leg higher. We will be looking to see how buyers can respond from this push lower yesterday. Now, obviously, all bets are off to the buy side if sellers get back down to this support and break it, and we see a new move down below that 17,000 point, and that would definitely be saying that something's going on. If we don't, and we can see this base hold, and if we can see a new rally higher, we really want to see a good confirmed higher low, and then a new rally push up to retest this week's highs, and then hopefully we'll see a break of 22,772, setting new weekly highs, and then continuing this current up leg and breaking this downtrend once and for all. Well, breaking this downtrend as well. If we see a break of that downtrend with a higher low, that's a very positive sign for buyers in our opinion. But again, we really do want to see that done with a bit of buyer vigor and with some pretty healthy momentum to the upside. So if we continue to see lower highs and stalls and pushes back to this support, we'd be a little bit more hesitant. And then if we did see, again, as stated before, a break of this base and a move sharply lower, that's a real worry. And definitely it could be starting to say that there'll be more plays to the downside than to the upside. So from this point of view, what we're looking to see continue from here is a hold of this base, a new higher low, and then hopefully a test and break of this week's high, and then that will really signal to us that buyers still remain in control. Otherwise, if we see continued range in the price action or a test and a break lower, that's a bit a worry as well on the buy side and for buyer momentum. So that's it for today's video. So thank you very much for tuning in. Please stay up to date with our latest on our socials, including Facebook and Twitter and via YouTube. And also we do run weekly seminars with guest presenters, which come out during the week as well. So please tune into those as well if you'd like to. So enjoy the rest of your day. Again, thanks very much for your time, and we wish you the best of trading. Thank you very much. Bye for now.